Hosting this wonderful camp here at your house. You are the owner of this wonderful establishment. Can you
Yeah, so it's been great. It's been really good having people here. I think everyone comes from diverse backgrounds, like you were saying earlier, and it's like there's a lot of value in everything. Like everyone's finding value in different ways. The cool thing about JKD is like you can come from all kinds of different backgrounds, and it can actually tweak what you're already doing and make it better. So it's really personalized, which is really cool, and everyone's had a good time here. And I look forward to the next one. Really, I mean, just it's great. It's really great to be a part of this whole community, and I advise and recommend it to everyone. So right now I do a lot of JKD stuff. Um, I do various other things too, but mostly I started with when I was young. I did a little bit of Taekwondo, a little bit of Keto. I even did a little bit of Arnis to get out the coast. And when I discovered Jeet Kune Do, I was also introduced to Brazilian Jiu Jitsu at the time, and so it was just really exciting because it kind of met all the things I loved about martial arts. So it just had everything in one package, and it took it to a much deeper level because I like really deep diving and stuff. It's like so it was really satisfying for me in that way. So it really does meet all the criteria I love about martial arts. So it's a lot of fun. Here, so I have a gym. It's a two-car garage, so it's a really small kind of uh, camaraderie, and there's not a lot of ego because everyone gets to know each other and really try to help each other. So we really push that. So we have that, and then we have the outdoor space as well. It's perfect for the bigger camps and stuff. And so it's just a really cool. Everything is just designed in such a way to really maximize value for everyone. Because we know everyone comes, to be here. They have to miss work and they have to do everything. So we try to make this experience as much value as we can for people because it's not just paying a monthly dues or paying a fee to a camp. It's giving up not being with your family or not being at work. And so we know that we realize that so we do everything we can to like give people as much value as we can.
I'm Rick Grayston. I've been training with Jamen for over a decade. That was the start of my Jeet Kune Do journey. Before that, I did kickboxing and ninjutsu and Aikido and Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. But the Jeet Kune Do has really been the glue that brings it all together. You have all these separated arts, and without some intelligized way of making it cohesive, it ends up just being very separated. And Jeet Kune Do has bridged that gap and made everything sort of flow holistically from one art to the other, go from standing to ground, from striking to trapping to clinching. And, and I'm not trained with a lot of Jeet Kune Do practitioners, but I would rank Jamin really, really high in his depth of knowledge and his compassion for the people that he trains and trains with, as well as Gavin's space here at Jeet Kune Do Boot Camp is one of the best gym spaces I've ever seen. It's very inclusive. It's a very welcoming, warm space, and he's a very unique practitioner of various martial arts, and his knowledge is also deep. And he's so generous in his is giving us his yard to camp in and giving us all of his equipment. All these sticks, for the most part, are all his, and he's always willing to let you use his house, his facilities, eat his food. And between Jamin and Gavin being absolutely top tier in what they do, and the group of people we have here, this is hands down the best martial arts family I've ever been a part of. And anybody from any walk of life, any background, it doesn't matter whether you're a boxer or a wrestler or you do Brazilian jiu-jitsu, you could benefit greatly from incorporating this in your repertoire.
My name is Mary Martin. I'm from Quebec, but I moved to BC in 2010, and I started training with Jamin really shortly after. So it's been almost 12 years that I trained with Jamin. The Jeet Kune Do for me was like an explosion of knowledge that was like to me in kickboxing, Muay Thai. That's all the martial art that I done, and I moved to Jiu Jitsu, try MMA. But Jeet Kune Do was always like my holy grail, I could say, because all of that was incorporating to my martial art, and it just give me so much more and so much to learn from all the community here at the camp. There's so much like knowledge. So on my background, like I've been in the military for 19 years now, and like I work as a rafting company, so that's where me and Jamin was in the same like a little town, and yeah, this camp is just beautiful place to be, and everybody should learn from this.
My name is Brian Filipenko. I'm a Penticton local, so I have the opportunity to be nearby this training area more often than most. Um, as far as my martial arts background, I started with a couple things minorly as I was a kid, but I didn't really start until I was about like 21. And I did like 2.5 years of Krav Maga, and then did like 2.5 years of judo, and then moved away for a while. But when I came back, I did some judo, and then eventually Gavin was throwing ads on Facebook, and Gavin, the owner and proprietor of the Jeet Kune Do Boot Camp, lovely place to train. I've been there for well over 6 years now, and that's awesome. But also at the camp here, when Jamin comes out, it's always especially special. He really brings a lot of unique knowledge and insights, especially to the realm of trapping. It's amazing experience to be here among all the other great people. Like, you could always find someone to help you with something. All you have to do is just ask, and people will help you with drills you're not good with, or new footwork, or trapping exercises, or just generally to like talk with or play with some basic drills or fool around with. It's a lovely camaraderie kind of experience of just a whole bunch of friendly people who will all help each other succeed. It's been awesome. I can't imagine doing some of the stuff I do anywhere else.
My name is Vasily Baryshnikov. I'm pretty glad to come here and join this JKD family. First, I got introduced to martial arts when I was a kid, when I was 8 years old, and then I did it for 2 years, and I stopped because I had to relocate. And in 2020, I resumed practicing martial arts in the form of kickboxing with Sensei Navid in Vancouver. As I was practicing, I joined the karate sessions, and as I was practicing, Sensei Navid mentioned about Jeet Kune Do that he's been learning and practicing, and that's the art that Bruce Lee developed. And I I've been watching all those Ip Man movies, and I found fascinating how Ip Man was beating everybody. So I got very excited about it, and I thought, okay, I gotta check it out. So last year I came here. I found there's a lot of similarities between karate and Jeet Kune Do. Some motions are very similar, and it's it's a great art to supplement your other art. This gives you an extra dimension, how to do in like in trapping.
Hi, my name is Katya, and I've been practicing karate. I started practicing karate 2 years ago, and I learned about this camp. We live in Vancouver, so it was a trip. We we went to Penticton, and it's a very nice place. I haven't been here before, so this is my second camp, and I very much enjoy it because here you can learn something that. So I'm, as you can see, I'm thin, I'm small, but you can, um, even with that, I can, um, I am able to control someone taller, someone heavier than myself, and it's great to have that ability. you, Jamin teaches very kind of patiently, slowly. So step by step, I started to understand how to um, uh, trap, um, and it's still a journey for me. And this camp, I really enjoyed Zumbrada, which is a drill with a stick. So I'm gonna continue learning and improving in this direction. And I also want to say special thanks to Gavin and Jen because they're hosting this camp, and um, Jen is making an awesome food. They're so nice. So very thankful to them.